Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for The Witch, or as I like to call it, The VVitch, because the title has two V's. It's not a fucking W, it's two V's. Besides the point, 10-second spoiler warning, as usual, for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and then come back and watch the rest of this video. 10-second spoiler warning, as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up, so for those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already, please do comment down below or be messaging me that I never gave you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically, we start off with this family in like the 1600s, right around when America is being colonized and witches are being found. So, yeah, you basically have the small family. It's a mother, a father, and like 5 children. A teenage daughter, a 10-year-old boy, 2 twins that should be about 5 or 6-year-old, and a baby, so 7 people. So yeah, and basically we start off the film with the baby disappearing out of nowhere. Nobody knows where the baby went, so they're suspecting, hey, there's maybe the supernatural entity kind of going on here. What the fuck's going on? All of a sudden, the 10-year-old boy is possessed, and everybody's like, hey, why the fuck are you possessed? Where the hell did you go? Why are you possessed? And then basically the whole rest of the movie relies on the rest of the family kind of discombobulating, accusing each other of being witches and wizards, and yeah. This is one of those movies you have to watch more than once to understand. I'm not gonna lie, you have to watch this movie more than once in order to understand and just get it. Either that or you have to be paying extremely close attention to this movie to just understand it, because overall it's actually a really great movie. It's a fantastic movie in my opinion, but it's one of those movies that I feel like the general movie going audience is just gonna brush it off because it's too slow, because it is a slow burner. It does take some time for the action or the horror aspect of it to happen. So yeah, so some people are gonna call it boring, pathetic, just uninteresting and too artsy-fartsy. And yes, in a sense, it is artsy-fartsy because this premiered during Cannes and Sundance and all these other major film festivals. So it is a bit of an artsy-fartsy film. I'm not going to deny that. But at the same time, it is a brilliant film. And again, it is one of those movies that you are going to have to watch multiple times just to understand, because during multiple viewings, you may have missed something. Maybe in the first viewing you missed something, in the second viewing you see, hey, I didn't notice that. And that's how I watched this movie two times, and I watched a few scenes on YouTube afterwards, some specific scenes on YouTube that I just wanted to get more about it, see more about it, see if I missed something, and yeah, and overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I will say there are some bad things about it, critiques about it. It is slow, so that is going to turn off a few people, and because of the fact that it is slow, and it's not really in-your-face horror, it's basically, it tenses up, like you have the music going up, you have the tension kind of building, just building, and all the horror and all the tension, it's all just ends in like these two big climactic points, one towards the end of the second act, and the one towards the very end, and from the very start, from the very beginning, it just tenses up, and then you have the one climax towards the end of the second half, which is about the 1 hour mark, and there, although you do have some tension being released, you have more tension being added, and everything just comes to a blow, and a horrific blow, towards the really end. And even after that, it's not really that horrific. It's just, you're just like, what the fuck is going on? It's not really horrific and like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Well, you may be grossed out. There is a possibility you may be grossed out. But aside from that, it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm screaming, oh my gosh, like maybe you may be covering your eyes because there are some gory scenes towards the end. Just throughout the whole film, there are some gory scenes, but I do feel that the goriest scenes will come towards the end. But even after that, it's not that gory in my opinion, but besides the point. But yeah, it's one of those, like, you're just looking at it and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like this is fucked up. Like, that's your reaction. That's your scream. Like, this is fucked up. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, that is creepy as shit. That's gonna be your reaction, and that should be your reaction. That was my reaction. If anything, the only time you're ever gonna turn away is maybe if you're kind of queasy and don't like seeing that much gore, because there are a few gory scenes. So, and it is one of those movies, again, you have to rewatch this to understand what the hell is going on half the time. But overall, it is a great movie, in my opinion. The dialogue, the script, in my opinion, is really great. For a second, I was thinking Shakespearean, because it was like, doth thee not know that I am your mother and stuff like that. They kind of spoke like that, but I'm like, it's not exactly Shakespearean, but it's like Old English. It is Old English, but it's not Shakespearean English. So, yes, like, thee shall know not to offend thy master, and stuff like that. So yeah, again, it's really good in my opinion. I really do like that type of dialogue, Old English, Shakespearean. It's not Shakespearean, but it is Old English, and I do like that type of dialogue. It's just really rich in my opinion. So yeah, if I could talk like that, actually I wouldn't talk like that because I'd get pretty annoying. But I do like reading that. I do like reading Old English. Besides the point, very fast. If you guys want to see a great film that also kind of has Old English in it, V for Vendetta. Remember the 5th of November is actually Old English, and they do have a lot of Old English elements. But besides the point, back to this movie. So yeah, overall, great movie in my opinion. Again, the acting is great from all around the board in my opinion. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Really great. I mean, the only thing I will say, it is a bit slow during the first act. It is a bit slow, but after the first like 30 minutes, give or take, it does start to pick up, and it does bring up the tension to like fucking 11. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe, comment down below, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.